YouTube. It's your boy G Tactical Jody, and we back with another one, baby. And hey, if you see the title of this video, I know you probably wondering, why am I telling you not to stipple your Glock? And listen, hold on. We gonna talk about it. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Personally, I ain't never stippled no Glock before. But why do I have a say so? I gotta say so because I have a lot of Glock builds. I got a lot of Glock clones, you feel me? And they have different laser stipplings on them. And that brought me to the conclusion on why I wouldn't stipple a Glock. The first reason I wouldn't stipple no Glock is because it ain't no going back. Once you stipple your Glock, it ain't no going back. You can't go back to the OEM texture. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to re-stipple it, but the more you stipple a Glock, the more material you losing because you have to sand it down. So every time you sand down that grip and take off the old texture, you taking off material. So you losing durability on your frame every time you re-stipple your Glock. So that's just something to think about. And then on top of that, it's a lot of alternatives out there, and I know some of y'all already know, but for the ones that don't, I want to talk about it. It's a lot of alternatives to stippling your Glock. One of the alternatives would be self-adhesive grip tapes that you can stick onto your grip to give you a better grip, like handle-it grips and talon grips. Them the only two that I could think of off the top of my head. But yeah, but it's advantages to those. Like, I'm gonna talk about the handle-it grips because them is the only ones that I've had, but they have different versions of the grip. They got rubberized grips. They got sandpaper grips. They got like happy mediums, like hybrid grips too. Each one is geared towards a different consumer. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like I've had all three of them. The rubber one had its advantages, but with me, it didn't have no advantages. Why? Because rubber is not good under stress. And when I say under stress, I mean rubber ain't good when your hand gets sweaty. As soon as your hand gets sweaty, rubber goes to slipping all over the place. And don't get me wrong, the rubber handle grip is still better than an OEM Glock. You feel me? But it still gets slippery when your hand get wet. So to me, that defeats the purpose. So I X that out. Then you got the sandpaper, which is the original grip. And the sandpaper one is good. The sandpaper one is real grippy. And it lasts for a long time too. But at the same time, even though the grip texture lasts a long time, the actual adhesive that sticks to the gun don't last as long as you might want it to. And that goes for all three of them because I'm pretty sure they use the same adhesion to stick to the grip of your gun. But yeah, the adhesive that they use or whatever, it only lasts on your gun. And this depends on how much you use your gun. But it only really lasts on your gun for 6 months up to a year. If you really not using your gun like that and you're not EDCing it, and I'm speaking for EDC purposes. You feel me? I'm speaking on grips that you're going to have on your EDC. So something that you carrying every day, constantly pulling in and out of your holster, constantly taking it to the range and using it and practicing and getting better with it. You know what I'm saying? Handle-it grips is not going to last as long as you might want it to, but take that with a grain of salt though, because they is only like $15 plus tax. So as soon as they start wearing out, you could just swap it. You know what I'm saying? But for my budget friendly people out there, like I know I am, I want to save money. I like making one purchase, and then that one purchase lasts me a lifetime. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, that thing is going to need to be replaced. Anywhere from 6 months up to a year, it's going to need to be replaced. Another aftermarket grip that you can get for your Glocks or any of your handguns, don't say any of them, but most of the popular polymer striker fire handguns out there, you can also get you hole grips. Yeah, I had to think what is they called for a second. You can actually get you some hole grips too. Now the hole grips differ from the handle-it grips because you don't gotta stick it onto your gun. You actually just gotta stretch it over your grip like a sock and pull it onto your gun. So I think that's to me, that's one advantage that hole grips got over handle-it grips, the application. I like that. Another good thing about the hole grips is that they're rubber, so it's not super aggressive, and it won't create no negative friction, especially if you're appendix carrying. Because I know, like me, I appendix carry. It's not gonna mess up your stomach, your skin, and even if you pocket carry, the rubber is good because it's not gonna mess up your pocket and start ripping a hole and taking out the material of your pocket. So that's another thing to think about for people that pocket carry. So that's another reason the whole grip is cool. But a couple reasons I don't like the whole grip, for real. And let me show y'all real quick. This is a whole grip right here. I got it on my dagger build. You see how it just slips over your grip? I like that. But a reason I don't like them is because two reasons. The first reason is it's rubber, and just like the rubber handle grip, as soon as your hand gets moisture on it or gets to sweating, that thing gonna go to slipping. You're not gonna have as good as a grip as you think. Especially if you at the range, like just go to the range and put 100 rounds down range. I'm telling you, halfway through your 100 rounds, your hand is gonna get sweaty, and you're not gonna like the whole grip as much as you liked it when you start busting the first couple rounds, the first couple mags. I'm telling you. So that's one reason I don't like rubber grips at all. Rubber grips tend to get slippery as soon as your hands get wet. Another reason I don't like the whole grip is because the grip itself, at least in my experience, the grip itself on my Glocks, when I go to shoot, the grip would shift from left to right on the grip. And it's not like something that, it wasn't a thing where I was shooting and I was done and then I noticed that it was slipping. No, you can feel it as you shooting. That grip is shifting from left to right. You can feel your grip changing. Like, hold on, what's going on? But it is something that you can do to modify your grip to make that whole grip stay fit, stay in place. And that's to get some type of grip tape or some type of tape that has texture to it, and then wrap the tape around your grip and then slip the whole grip over it so the whole grip ain't shifting back and forth. So if you like whole grips on your Glock and you having that same problem, there go your answer right there. At the end of the day, for me, I really don't like the whole grips either. It depends what build I have them on, you know what I'm saying? I think that's more important. Like, once I get my Glock 26, I think I'm gonna like the whole grip on the Glock 26 because it got the one finger groove, which I like, you know what I'm saying, for the Glock 26. It got that one finger groove because I'm not a groove dude. I don't like finger grooves. The 3 finger grooves, that just, it don't feel natural. It feels unnatural. But the one finger groove on the Glock 26, I think I'm gonna like that. But for now, like the whole grips, I'm kind of cool off them for real. But I still don't want to give up on them. That's why I still have them on some builds, because I don't want to give up on them just yet. I want to keep trying them, and I bought them, so I want to use them. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. So now let's talk about my 2 favorite aftermarket things that you can do to your grip to get the most out of your grip. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be self-adhesive cloth wraps. It's the simplest thing. It's not even marketed towards gun users for real. It's self-adhesive cloth wrap, like that athletes use, that they use at the hospital. Like, it's wraps like that, stretchy self-adhesive wraps. A bunch of retailers sell them. They got them in all different colors. They got them in slightly different textures, and all the ones that I done bought so far been cool. For real, they all been cool. And I like those. I like those way more than everything else I mentioned, because one, every one I've ever used, I haven't had to replace yet. So once I put some of that on there, I haven't had to replace it. 2, it gives me a good grip, and when I'm carrying, it's not no negative friction or nothing abrasive that's messing up my stomach, because I appendix carry. When I'm pocket carrying, it's a cloth wrap. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no type of aggressiveness that's gonna take out the threads in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Because I had handled grips on one of my Glock 48s before, and I used to pocket carry it, and it was ripping a hole in my pocket. No cap. So that's another reason why I like the self-adhesive cloth wraps. Like, they go crazy, and they give you a good grip. And let's talk about when your hand gets sweaty too. When your hand gets sweaty, the cloth wraps actually get more sticky. They stick to your hand even more. So that's a beautiful thing. Like the only reason that you would probably have to change your cloth wrap is just repeated use, and like it's dirty. Like it got so much built up moisture in it because it's cloth. It got so much built up moisture in it that it just starts to feel nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like a dirty sock. You know what I'm saying? It starts to feel nasty. That's the only time I would probably change it. But if I didn't care about it being dirty, or because it actually get hella sticky. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing to me. But yeah, it get dirty. That's the only reason I would change it. But let's talk about the price difference between them cloth wraps and handle grips. You can get a 6-pack or a 10-pack, depending on where you shopping at, of the cloth wrap for the same price as the handle grips. The same price as getting one handle grip for one gun. The same price as getting one whole grip for one gun. You can get 6 packs, 6 rolls, a 6-pack. I use 1 roll on like 7 builds, and still have like half a roll left. So you getting way more for your money when it comes to the cloth wraps, and to me, you getting just a way better use. And then on top of that, let's say you have a slimline Glock or something that's small in your hand, like let's say like even like a Masada Slim, or like a slimline EDC gun, and it's just a little too thin for your hand, but you like the gun, but it's just a little too thin. Some of these manufacturers, they don't make like back straps or no type of system where you can make your grip thicker. The self-adhesive wraps is cool because you can put as much as that around your grip as you want to make your grip as thick as you need it to be comfortable. So that's another advantage to the self-adhesive cloth wraps. This is what they look like right here. This particular one, this is what it look like. And I'm telling y'all, it just give me a crazy good grip on my gun. Like this compared to like this is a combat armory frame, like right here. This is a combat armory frame, and the combat armory frame has some nice stippling done to it. It's not as aggressive as a P80, but it's aggressive enough for you to like. It's aggressive enough, definitely aggressive. It's like the perfect grip texture. It's just like probably like a Shadow Systems stippling pattern. It's similar to that. It's real good. But I would say if I was comparing the cloth wrap to a real good, I would say perfect stippling, I wouldn't know which one to choose. Honestly, I wouldn't know which one to choose. That's how good cloth wraps actually really is. They give you, because it's cloth, so as soon as you grip onto the cloth wrap, yo, it's like a suction cup going right onto that mug. Like it's perfect. As opposed to the stippling. Now don't get me wrong, the stippling is beautiful on the combat armory frame and a lot of these frames, but with the stippling, at the end of the day, it's polymer, it's plastic. It's still not like plastic doesn't don't absorb water, so it's still going to be a little less grippy than actually having some type of cloth wrap on your gun. And that's just my thought process behind it. And after shooting both, I promise you, like I wouldn't lie to y'all, I promise you, this is way more, the cloth wrap, it's way more grippy, it's way more comfortable for EDC, it's way more practical for pocket carry than the aggressive ass stippling pattern. You know what I'm saying? And hey, that's just what it is. Another good one that they have out there is Howie's hockey tape. I know I can find a link to that. I'll throw that in the description. Howie's hockey tape is good too. It's a different texture now. It's a different texture than what I just showed you, but it does the same thing, man. It do the same thing. Give you that good grip. It's not aggressive, and it's just like, it go crazy. It just go crazy. Yeah, Howie's hockey tape too. And then they make different versions too. They got like a stretchy one, and then they got a non-stretchy one. So you would have to choose which one you like, you know what I'm saying? But I do have one right here that I could show y'all. Hold on. This right here, this is the non-stretch Howie's hockey tape. This is the non-stretch, and I like this one better than the stretchy one. I don't know, but get both of them. They cheap. Get both of them. See which one you like. Get all 3 of these that I just mentioned and see which one you like. But yeah, what I just mentioned, all 3 of them, the last ones that I just mentioned is real good though for EDC, for a duty gun, home defense, whatever. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be buying whole grips no more. Well, maybe for my Glock 26 build, I might get a whole grip for my Glock 26 build, just because how stubby that grip is. But you know what I'm saying. And I like trying different things. Every gun ain't no gun. You feel me? No gun is built the same. So I might like whole grips on some builds. You know what I'm saying? I might like handle grips on some builds. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't think I'm gonna be buying handle grips no more. I don't think I'm ever gonna buy no Talon grips. I'm gonna stick with my cloth wraps. You know what I'm saying? And I might dabble with whole grips here and there. But I'm telling y'all, if y'all haven't tried no type of cloth wrap, y'all should try it. And me, I still haven't tried goon tape yet. I still want to try the goon tape because that might go crazy too. But this cloth wrap is so, like, it's just perfect. So at the end of the day, I don't think I'll be too excited to try the goon tape. But I'm still going to try it for the channel to let y'all know how it's rocking and all that. And I'll let y'all know when that comes. But hey, if you new to the channel and you like the information I'm throwing at y'all, go ahead and smash that like button. Leave a comment in the comment section, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what you carry. Let me know what's your favorite brand of handguns. What do you EDC? Is you Team Glock, Team Sig, you know what I'm saying? Team Ruger, whatever. Let me know in the comments. I like to see what y'all carry, man. And then if y'all got channels too, let me know, because I like to support. I subscribe to everybody on YouTube that if you making, or TikTok, if you making gun content, I'm following you, I'm subscribing to you, because I'll mess with that community for real. And I like to learn new things. A lot of y'all be teaching me stuff. So that's why I like to reach out, man. And subscribe if you're new to the channel, like I said. But anyway, hey, it's your boy G Tactical Jody. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm signing off.